There have been some very impactful castaways on Survivor, and today in this video I'm going to go over 10 castaways that changed the game in Survivor. Welcome back to Project Motivation, let's get into the video. Number 10, Sierra Easton. Sierra will always be remembered as the player who voted her out her own mother. Her fierce gameplay totally changed how anyone plays the game because they saw just how hard one has to put their foot on the gas. From going to rocks to making risky blind sides to voting off for alliance members, Sierra certainly should be remembered, but also celebrated as proving that outlasting is all about risk. Number 9, Russell Hantz. Russell might have become iconic because of his villainous actions, like throwing socks in the fire, but he actually changed the game in powerful ways. He is the record holder for most idols found, and he's certainly the one that pioneered finding idols without clues. Since his time on the island, clues are pretty much a thing of the past, and the creators of the show had to get pretty creative with hiding them, and this way he revolutionized this popular and powerful advantage.
Girl, it was my alliance who won the game.
What's her name?
Natalie White.
Wow.
I am by...
Number 8, Sarah Lucina. Sarah first hit the island of Cagayan, where she voted out on day 19. She returned for Game Changers and played much rougher and stronger games. From stealing advantages and challenges that didn't even belong to her to building powerful alliances, Sarah fought her way to the top. She changed the game because she, a woman, played the perfect, secretive, manipulative, and powerful game that any man would have gotten away with. Proud of her game, she revolutionized the path for future female players.
Business that I've even made as a person that I didn't realize until this minute is invaluable, and
Number 7, Terry Dietz. This player is certainly one of the best males to ever play, and many even speculate that he might just be the very reason that the game changed from a 2-person final tribal council to having 3. First off, this player also won 5 consecutive individual immunity wins before being voted out one day short of the final tribal council. Since he likely deserved the win, there's some reasonable speculation that the game changed forever because of it.
So Joe, what does this do to you as a tribe?
I think last night it...
Number 6, Tony Vlachos. While Tony is the official king of Survivor, he could also certainly be credited with changing the game to where it stands now. Tony was one of the first to often and successfully to change alliances at every vote. Now fans know that voting blocks are more important. Even in Winners at War, Tony proved that he could change every vote in his favor. The aspect of strategy and voting is definitely our nod to Tony.
No doubt about it. Like I said, it's very grand, and I love the partying over there, and I love to see all my castmates.
Number 5, Parvati Shallow. Parvati definitely revolutionized the game for women and has long since been a fan favorite. She used her sexuality to her advantage, but rather than just flirting, she also showed that physical strength and strategy were also skills she had, and crushed. She was a triple threat and made it to the end twice, even in Winners at War when she returned as a mother and a wife. Proved how social and strategic she was, and how a petite and gorgeous woman she could never be underestimated.
Being a mom is an absolute new life change that can help me to relate to people in a totally different way. So I'm totally using the mom card. Are you kidding me?
Number 4, Cowboy Bowie. Fans might need a minute to remember this player from Survivor Cook Islands who made it all the way to day 15. In the 13th season of the show, Cowboy actually introduced a split vote. It didn't exactly keep him in the game, but he is certainly the pioneer of splitting the vote in case an idol was played. Of course, this definitely changed the game.
As if anyone would vote for either of these two over Boston Freak and Rob. Well, except Ralph.
Number 3, Ozzy Lust. Ozzy was the first player to really embody the total package. As seasons progressed, players literally became the next Ozzy, like Malcolm Freeberg or Joe Anglim. Ozzy proved that winning challenges and being a provider is enough to make it to the end. He wasn't the most strategic or social, but showed everyone that being a total powerhouse still makes someone an incredible player that's capable of making it to the final tribal council. Number 2, Kelly Wigglesworth. Kelly played in the first ever season of the show and immediately set the bar high for women. She won 4 individual immunity challenges, which is still the record for female players. However, outside of that, Kelly might just be the queen of alliances. While it was bound to occur, she was the first player to create a tight bond with others. She was a large reason that the first sole survivor, Richard Hatch, even made it to the end with her. Number 1, Boston Rob Mariano. Boston Rob is literally the godfather of Survivor, and he even has returned to the show as an idol or mentor for the current season's Castaways. Rob is an old school player, and he certainly didn't rely on idols for advantages. However, he proved that leadership, honesty, and strategy are the most powerful tools in the game. He might just be the best castaway to have played, and has changed the game because, honestly, every castaway has taken a play from his book. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.